Hey yo, ADR, this is King Black. I thought I'd come out here and make a video, just sharing this beautiful ass day. Hope all of y'all are staying safe, staying healthy. Hopefully your families are healthy. But basically, let's get down to the topic of today's video. Now, when you're involved with this kind of lifestyle, I've repeated it many times, right? That not everybody thinks like I do. Not everybody is trying to stay out. Not everybody's not trying to make a mistake that they can't come back from, right? So there's that local North Carolina rapper that recently came out talking about how anybody that's going after 6ix9ine should go after his family members, right? That's that fucked up mentality. That's what everybody stereotypes gangbangers as. People who will involve innocents, collateral damage, anybody who will go or who will stop at nothing to get their target. And that's some dumb stuff, man. Like retarded stuff. That guy's out here self-snitching on camera. Something happens to 6ix9ine's baby moms or his kid, even worse, a minor, a child. Guess who the first one they're gonna look for, huh? Because he's out here provoking nonsense. Because there's people out here that don't think, they just act, and all they need is the idea and they'll act upon it. It's a sad world we live in, man. People gotta grow the F up. And this is the problem with this whole electronic generation, man. People fail to see that their actions have consequences. They think that by posting it on Instagram or Facebook or wherever the heck they post this stuff, World Star, that's gonna go away after a couple months. Nah, man, whatever you put out online is gonna stay there forever. So you gotta make sure you're proud of what you say, because it's gonna come back one day. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Could happen 10, 15, 20 years from now. I've always said, man, when you got enemies, they got long memories. But the internet has got the longest memory ever. It never forgets. You think that in 5 minutes, that's enough time to post something and pull it back down? I guarantee somebody really wants to. It's already been downloaded multiple times. It's already out there. So some people ain't got nobody to blame but themselves when they get into trouble. Now 6ix9ine is out here living reckless like if he's untouchable. He's got to be smart. I understand he wants to get out there and do his hustle thing and make his money and make his bread and act like he can't be touched. But like I said, sometimes all people need is an idea. And he's already been caught out twice with his address being leaked. So it's not like he's hard to find. He just got to move before any potential enemies that want to make good on whatever their thoughts are can find him, can get to the spot. Because how many of those Instagram live videos have you seen, those Facebook live videos have you seen, where somebody's out here trying to egg people on and then they end up getting into a shootout on the video? It ain't a game out here, man. This is life. And life can end in the blink of an eye, man. That's why I always say, when you live in this lifestyle, you got to live in a positive way. You got to try to reach one, teach one. Try to get into the heads of these kids that violence isn't the first reaction to anything. Now, please bear with me while I wait for this helicopter to pass, alright? That's the whole purpose of trying to reach one out here. Trying to show others that you can live 15, 20, 30 years in an organization and not spend time in jail for dumb stuff. That there's a way to live the tenets of your organization without provoking violence, only using it as self-defense. There's a reason why I never got into the drug game, man. You know, a lot of people are in it. It's fast money, but all it takes is that one time. Get caught by the law enforcement, you get caught by your opposition. That's it, man. That's a wrap. And thirdly, that's not the way I was taught. You know, I was taught to be raised in my organization, to be out here making an honest buck for me and mines. Take care of my family, take care of my immediate ones that I care about. That's what the goal is, man. Not to mess up your life so bad that you're just like, you know what, forget it. I've already messed up twice, one time, 3 times, spent X amount of days or years in jail. Might as well just keep on doing what you're doing, man. That's how people throw their lives away. That's how people destroy multiple lives, man. You know, life is supposed to be fun, man. It's supposed to be that kind of mentality when you're a kid, like nothing bad can happen, man. But it's a messed up world out there, so you gotta always be prepared for that reality, man. That people will always show their ugly side. There will always be that one. So you always gotta be with your guard up. But the point is, don't be dumb. Don't be immature. Read a book. Gain knowledge. Understand that, you know, life is fleeting. You're here one day, you can be gone the next. I think this whole pandemic and the thing that we're living through right now is a good example of that. It touches everybody. It's not just the elderly that are passing away. It's 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, a few kids have passed away. So spend this time loving each other, forgiving one another. The problem in this lifestyle is there's always bad blood, man. And even though you try to move on, there's always that one that harps on what happened in the past and doesn't let it go, and it just creates a cycle, man. It all starts with you and how you live your life. You know, this life is never easy. You know, when they ask that question to gang members, right? When they say, would you wish your child to go into the same organization that you did? And 99% of the answers are hell no. Well, for me, my answer would be, if that decision leads him to the same kind of leadership that I went under, the same type of lessons that I learned, the same group of positive individuals that have kept me out of trouble, that have never provoked me or have egged me on to do anything illegal or dumb, that taught me that there's a philosophical way to this life, that you got to view things in a certain time, in a certain light. You got to move towards a certain goal. If he can find that, whether I'm around or not, then I would say yeah. But if he's going to surround himself with a lot of ignorant peewees who want to get clout online on Instagram, then I say hell no. Because I did not last over a decade in this life and continuing for him to go in there and mess up his. That's why those under my leadership, I'm trying to instill in them morals and values, so that way they can grow to be old men and women on the outside and be able to enjoy their family instead of having to talk to them through letters, phone calls, through visitation. ADR, this is King Black, out.